Sweet, it works. Oh yeah, I pushed it forward on that. Ah, into this new fresh hell. Wasn't there some... Did I come from that way or this way? Okay. No. No. Oh. He was dragged in here. Oh. That is not good.
How many paintings did they have this guy make?
From painting session on redacted. ID RL-3-42, designation black circular shape among yellow lines. An uneven circle painted in dark black in the foreground, with jagged yellow-brown mustard lines behind it. Lines sometimes overlap with each other and or bleed into the black circle. ID RL-1-169. Designation lone tree at night. Description a dark green tree, pine, standing in a dark landscape, presumably night. ID RL-1-170. Empty road in forest. A dark grey streak across a dark green landscape. Presumably a forest night. The grey streak is likely to be a road due to its location, color, and the way its width reduces in line with the perspective. Oh, that's how you paint a road. I've never been good at painting. I can draw eyeballs, though. Note, a small white shape in the road could be a page of writing by Allan. Relevant teams have been informed and are searching for this site now to attempt page retrieval. ID RL-5-24, yellow crescent shape on blank canvas. A curved yellow shape in a roughly crescent shape painted onto an otherwise empty canvas, possibly a crescent moon or banana. Unfinished piece. Banana. How do you go for a banana? Or some banana toffee. Designation red, yellow, and green circle. Description 3 uneven circles, 1 red, 1 yellow, and 1 green, roughly arranged in a vertical line. Background is black-gray with dark red streaks along the border of the canvas, possibly a traffic light. It probably is. RL-1-171, cityscape with blue-gray sky. Gray vertical shapes, likely the skyline of a city, in the bottom third of the canvas with a vivid blue-gray sky. Geometric shapes pointed in thin white lines and can barely be made out among the colors of the sky. RL-3-44, black void. A deep black void covering the entire canvas with a few small specks of dark or light gray. They will be seen on close inspection. RL-3-45, large variety of black spirals. A large number of rough spirals painted in black, ranging in size from that of a quarter to that of a basketball. Though the canvas appears quite covered, it is blank aside from spirals. RL-2-25. Brown shape with horns. A brown shape vaguely triangular with what are presumably horns extending from the shape. Likely an animal head, possibly a deer or elk. Black background.
A higher access card. Sorry, but I need this.
I saw that. I'm not alone in here. That's, really? Blooming empty again. I don't know which one's important. Nighty night, buddy. Okay. Until the 14th. 23. Made that reservation for our anniversary, which I certainly never forgot was a week from this Friday. Let's take a separate cause from the office. Can't have the bosses see us leaving together now that those hypocrites have banned inter-office relationships. Have a good day. How does that work? Your bosses are married, and they refuse co-workers to... Does that mean they have to get divorced if they want to work here? If I see them, I kind of want to ask that. This is... Huh. I just found out what happened to Tricia. Jules fucking fired her. I knew it. She was way too vocal in last week's all hands meeting. She had valid concerns. That man is a tyrant. Speaking up about safety is no reason to fire someone. Can you believe this new password policy? What security concerns are they even talking about? We're a fenced-off government bunker in the middle of nowhere. I think they're getting paranoid. Anyway, I set the security terminal's new password like the memo suggested. Our anniversary is the base numbers, then the black void. Okay. Yeah, the moms are losing it. Big surprise, I bet Diana sent Jules' background to a big old turd or something. Once again, making their shitty marriage everyone else's problem. Password you sent didn't work. Black void is 44, right? A list of Lane's paintings. I need to get in, or this is going to be a total waste of a Wednesday. 44 is right, yeah. So I guess when you're telling me you don't know when our anniversary is, well, good luck with that. Today's password is the date of our special, unforgettable anniversary. Plus brown shape with horns. Love you. I maintain that seeing a movie together does not begin a relationship. Brown shape anniversary. So, let's see. So that means it's not Friday that day. Bugger. I need to actually look up a calendar. I don't remember what Friday was then. Are they? Ah, there we go. Blimmin'. There we go. So you said the 14th. That was... Oh, it's the next day. So it's the 22nd of the night. 22nd, 09. Okay. Two, 5.
There.
Oh. If I do this, then everything that wants to kill me gets free.
Without HQ, more situations like this are gonna fall through the cracks. I'm glad someone here stood up to him.
Attention, all staff. There is a significant amount of black rock missing from sub-level 5. I expect there is a misunderstanding, and someone has taken it to another floor by mistake. If you did this, respond to this message and we will fix the problem. Black rock is a precious material. We only have so much of it now, with the old house being closed. Wait, closed? Why is the old house closed? Jesse can get in. Huh. Hello, please remember to lock your computer before leaving. Your station for any amount of time, changing your password, blah blah blah. Hello, Mr. Kingston. I'm writing because I have serious concerns about safety protocols being discarded across the facility. I've collected a list of violations that I personally observed. I can send this to you. My opinion on the matter is that both Dr. and Dr. Marmont are driving this facility staff into progressively more reckless behavior. Good day, Tricia Howard, Senior Researcher. Hello, Miss Howard. Thank you for sharing your opinion. All facility operations and safety measures are under the purview of the heads of research. If you have a complaint, please fire directly to them or contact the Bureau's acting management team in Dallas. Thank you. Harry Kingston, Facility Administrator. Oh, that is messy. So there's no way to reach a higher up because the one down there is the corrupt bugger. Huh. Sorry, buddy. Mr. Kingston, I thought we reported you. We reported to the acting management team in Kansas. I reached out to them about this issue multiple times. I got no response. Even if they did respond, we all know they don't have the staff to investigate every internal issue about the oldest house after the oldest house went into lockdown. I believe the Marmonts are knowingly using this state of chaos to their advantage. Our treatment of research subjects is in clear violation of the Ash Act. These are punishable offenses. If you do not open an internal investigation, then I will resign. Tricia Howard, Senior Researcher.
Lockdown lifted. No. You are now safe to resume working.
No, I'm not. I'm not safe to be shot in the face. Hello?
Facility. Sub-level 1.
Okay.
You copy?
No, turn back. Area is extremely hostile. Fucking radios. They're on floor 1. I'll need help.
I should have waited. Well, there goes my teammates. Oh no. Hey, buddy. Good mom. Good. Oh, you bloody. Oh. Okay. It's one of the paintings. Oh no. If the painting is there, then the weird paint beasties can also be there. That's not good. Still can't kill them. Where's that place on floor 1 now? I need a second tier card for it.
I had a thought today. A possible avenue for further research. When we think of art successfully affecting reality, we always think of Allan Wake and his writing. This could be due to recency bias or simply the amount of recorded evidence skewing our opinion. But also, I wonder if writing's very nature is an advantage. Text can describe events in such explicit detail. The story gives the shadow blueprint, a map of what to make real. But not all art is like this. Music, sculpture, dance, cuisine, in our case, a painting. When the source material is open to interpretation, how will the shadow choose to interpret it? I think Diana will find the question very interesting. Most likely, she already has an answer. That's why I love her.
So, depending on the art form, the shadow takes a different approach. Because the author is mainly dark stories, the shadow becomes a crop beam. But if it was something positive, then perhaps the shadow could be a form of good. Right? At least that's what I got out of it. That's not so good. I need a lot more ammo before I take a fight. This is... what is this? Go. Oh no. Nope. Stop thinking it's to kill me. I'm not letting it touch me. Naughty, naughty. What? Is that a second? Stay dead, buddy. Open. Okay, that should be most of them, I think. The first piece of content produced by the subject is severely disappointing. It is not remotely similar in content to the Waits pages. We provide it as reference. Why is it so confused on my marriage? Why is Jules the protagonist? Why is it set in an actual lakeside cabin? And what's happening at the end? What the hell is in the sky? Anyone brief Booker about the concepts he has to write about? The lake house, the shadow. We need him to match Wake's style exactly. It's not going to work if he has no clue what he's writing about. We need to get this sorted. We need progress now. And why isn't he taking this seriously? When I spoke to him, he thought I was an actor. I want him to understand how serious we are, whatever it takes. Continue the story from page AW-002. Match the tone, style, and content of AW-002 as closely as possible. The crack was an emotional one, a line right through their marriage, their foundation, their lake house. Those thoughts and more flooded Jules' mind as he stared out through the lakeside cottage's windows. The sun was setting on a stormy day. Rain-heavy clouds hung low. Weighed down with the burden of purpose, Diana sat in her favorite deck chair, staring out across the lake's rippling surface. He watched the breeze catch her acorn hairs as, sensing his gaze, she turned her head. Jules looked away, flustered, then annoyed with himself for letting her affect him this way. He grabbed the bottle of wine and poured himself a generous serving. And he kept pouring, his mind distracted by a thought. How did we get here? They had been at the lab running an experiment. Then they were here. Why? He remembered thinking that a break from the lab would give them space to reconnect, to mend the crack. But he couldn't remember ever leaving. Wine was flowing over the rim of his cup, though he didn't even notice. He put down the bottle, scanning the lake. A faint shimmer hung in the air on the far side of the lake, like light hitting glass. The sort of thing you only notice if you were ever looking. You only noticed if you were looking for it. He felt like he'd seen something like this before, but where? Jules! Diana's cry snapped. Jules back into the present. She was staring up at the sky in panic. A deep shadow crept across the deck. Jules ran to the door, to his wife, to their doom.
Finally, someone who isn't a painting.
Ah, hello.
Hey, hello. Who are you?
Sorry, got a flow going. Can we do this later?
No, we cannot. I'm Agent Kieran Estevez. I'm with the government, and I need your name.
I'm Ed Booker, the playwright. And I'm hitting my stride here, so can you guys stop with all that banging and screaming? It's throwing me off.
What are you even doing? What are you writing?
Well, after you all abducted me in the woods, I've been working on this manuscript you gave me because you need it for some experiment or something. I kind of forget the premise. But, you know, I've had this block lately, and filling in the gaps of this story has really loosened me up. Copying the style is a nice constraint, but I still have lots of room to play. It's a solid creative exercise.
That's good.
Where do you think you are right now?
In an immersive writing workshop.
Well, bad news, it's not a writing workshop. Good news, it's not a writing workshop.
Right. It's a government facility studying the power of creativity. That makes way more sense.
Look around you. How is this a workshop?
You have to stay in character. I get that. I'm in the theater business too. And look, the sets, the costumes, all great in that, you know, campy, 70s sci-fi kind of way. But you could dial down the role-playing like 15–20%. Just some professional advice.
Sir, whether you are aware of it or not, there is a situation here. I need you to stay in your cell until I can resolve the matter, okay?
Uh-huh, got it. Hey, no one's been around with food for a while. I could go for some dinner when you have a second.
Would you like...
and can I get my phone back? I want to call my wife. I don't know how Tammy found you guys, but she killed it. 5 stars all around.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Oh. You think...
Shadow monsters represent capitalism, which means the flashlight
poor stupid friend.
sheer creativity tearing through the shadowy corporate cookie cutter bullshit. Killer metaphor.
No idea. Acquisition team is hereby approved to acquire additional research subjects for ongoing study related to Project Arbutus at the Lake House facility. Prioritize outcomes as ordered below. Both subjects brought to the Lake House for study. Tamitha Booker, her work is more commercially successful, thus more likely to yield results based on proven cases. Edward Booker, less successful than Tamitha, but theater is more widely recognized as art than true crime novels. Observe the subjects at a distance and only move to acquire if the opportunity arises. Under no circumstances can this operation draw the attention of local law enforcement.
Oppression, the disenfranchisement of immigrant minority populations, lots of heavy themes in a dark sci-fi wrapper. Love it.
Huh. Good to know I'm not the only one talking to myself in here. Sweet. Subject's writing must feature darkness, water, marmots, Jules and Diana, the lake house, and conflict. I thought that said contact. Did anyone explain any of this to him? Probably not. Oh. I think they fully sealed him in. Well, enjoy being hungry. Oh.
I wonder what happened here.
Well. Update, buddy. Your wife is dead. Or a murderer. Work order. Wall removal and transport. Location sublevel 2, Lane's cell. Ordered by Mom and Jules, co-head of research. Work required a section of the cell. Southern wall needs to be removed for transport to sublevel 5 for analysis. Urgency high. Tools required. It is not my job to know which tools you use to cut concrete walls. It is your job. Additional details important. The wall must be removed very carefully. The painting on the interior side of the wall must not be damaged. Or else. Huh.
Jules Marmont looked at the painting. He didn't understand it, saw only random whirls of color. Drugging Lane made him more compliant, but his work had turned abstract. Jules needed more art his team could parse, could test. Trial and error. These abstract explosions of color complicated the data. His grip tightened around the letter opener in his hand. The piece of art he needed was hidden inside Lane. If Jules could simply cut the painter open and pull the painting out of him, he would. The overhead lights flickered. Jules would make Lane cooperate. No more drugs. Less carrot, more stick. Jules had to go faster. He wouldn't lose to Diana. Nothing else mattered.
That's where things came to suffer. I'm guessing because the artist was kinda going loopy, being drugged, being abused, whatever. It led to some odd shapings of his skill.
I can't paint anymore. I know you want me to paint, but I can't. I'm empty. Rudolph, now, you love to paint. And you are such a talent. This is just the classic artist slump. No. I hate it. It's just taking from me now. When can I leave? You said you'd let me leave. Rudolph, but you volunteered to come, remember? We are helping you, like Dr. Hartman did. Perhaps you need to see our doctor?
Nope.
I can arrange that. No, that's... I am feeling better. Much better. I will paint. This is wonderful to hear, Rudolph. I knew you would come back to your old self.
Poor body. Poor body. Project Ramnus. Subject Condition Report. Background information. Rudolph Lane, Subject P, has shown a decline in enthusiasm over the past several months. Initially, this presented as an increase in resistance, frequently declining requests to work. However, given time or pressure, subject would always relent. Subject's attitude towards art has also undergone a change recently. He is disinterested in his work, quickly becoming frustrating, sometimes even damaging or destroying the piece before it is completed. In the past few months, his work has become much more abstract, no longer showing true-to-life subjects or landscapes, but rather conceptual art that is much harder to define or categorize. Whether this sudden interest in abstraction was a form of rebellion, a consequence of growing, or a source of genuine artistic interest is unknown. As of yesterday, subject refuses to touch his supplies. He claims he will not paint anymore and wishes to leave. Subject's refusal has effectively halted all research. While the team can continue to run tests on the backlog of paintings, they estimate that there is little new information to gain. Subject must continue to paint if work is to proceed. However, the team is concerned that convincing the subject with force or coercion may only entrench him further in his position. Actions to be taken. Dr. Jules Marmont, co-head of research and project lead, has suggested that a high dose of be introduced to the subject's food to cure his. If the subject's attitude does not improve, then low doses will be introduced in order to improve his compliance. Definitely feels harder to hold my breath for so long. Is this the way I had, or is that the way? Okay, both are filled. Good. And it's gone. Fabulous. Fabulous. Bloody good. Please be a weapon. Well, it's not a weapon, but I'll take it. Readings collected over the last 48 hours show a rising increase in activity stemming from the Colton Lake threshold, likely indicating an imminent AWE scenario. The highest recorded reading exceeded the safety limit, necessitating a general alert and requesting assistance from the assigned AWE response team. However, no alert or contact with external teams has been made per the recent amends to this procedure. As specified, the monitoring team will take no action until sign-off from either Dr. Marmont or Dr. Marmont, which makes it very confusing, but very well, has been received. Considering the rate of escalation that recent data indicates, the monitoring team strongly recommends that the AWE response team be contacted immediately. Signed, Harris Cruz, Lead Threshold Analyst. Not lead. Oh, good. Thought I heard the song for work. I think I started to lose it recently. I've heard that thing a lot when it wasn't actually there. Ammo, please. Some... Floor 1 has the invincible guys. I don't like that. Then again, that weird-looking shotgun could be... Come on, buddy. Oh, my eye itches. Oh, let's see what you're hiding. Dead girl. Cool. That's something. Not what I wanted, but it's something. In 2010, Lane was inadvertently involved in AWE-35 while residing at the Colton Lake Lodge, where he lived under the care of Dr. Emil Hartman. See case 74-WA-004 for information re his crimes and arrest. Sorry for that. Lane was seriously injured during the AWE. He received medical care in Seattle for 2 months, during which time he was questioned and cleared by FBC staff. After the Colton Lake Lodge was seized and closed by the FBC, Lane moved to Wateree, WA, where he currently resides. That's not a good idea. Recently, surveillance confirms he has no known personal relationship or affiliation with paranatural groups. As requested, the observation team has confirmed that Lane continues to paint as of the date of this report. And as of this expedition, he probably does not. Really, there's nothing in this room. I wasted ammo on nothing. God. That is a weapon and a half, buddy.
My team was on sublevel 1. I knew they were in danger.
They are probably dead. Like 60% chance they're dead.
The Marmonts turned innocent people into tools using the FBC's authority. They thought they were untouchable out here, hidden away in the woods. No. Actions have consequences. And I'm the consequences.
No. That is the consequences.
Sub-level 1.
Fucking bastard! Jules Marmont killed my team. He was taken by the Shadow. I'm sorry.
I don't think that was Jules, buddy.
I should get that gun while I'm up here.
Oh yeah, the gun. How do we get there without gun? Painting, please. Bugger you. No. No, no, no. No. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Haha. I have the safe room.
I mean, that name is not very scientific. I mean, who came up with that? Shadow.
Comes to my lab, treats me like some kind of assistant. Un putain d'assistant? Moi? I run the lake house. This is my facility. Mine! He cannot just walk in here for 1 week, make some speeches, and then fly back to New York. Espèce de crétin, prétentieux. The jackass thinks he's a fucking rock star. And he made fun of the name. Oh, the Shadow. The Shadow is good. It's evocative. He is just a jealous, spoiled little child. And I will make it so everyone can see this. I will make it so no one even remembers his name.
You mean Casper Darling?
Tous ces imbéciles là, hein? They all think I am a pencil pusher. They think I do not have the mind for such work. Eh bien, ils verront. Ils verront! I will take what they think is possible. And I will break it.
Friendly guy, aren't you, buddy? I could burn the paintings and then burn the... Wait, how does that work? So I connected the paintings then... Oh, God. Bye-bye. Bloody door, please.
Okay, this should get me down to sub-level 5. And this should get me past any other problems.
Oh, yeah. What are you called, buddy? The Black Rock Launcher by holding... Okay.
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment. The contrived overlap rebounded on itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance, cause and effect hopelessly entangled. Arranged wrong, the dream logic flawed. The feedback loop doubled and redoubled, out of control. The pressure kept building, looking for a release.
Please be some rocks. Shotgun bullets? I'll take shotgun. Code. 100%? Probably not. Progress update number 5. Got the firing mechanism working. Throwing the test projectiles a good distance turned out pretty nicely. The fittings between the grenade launcher and custom components are a bit loose. No proper lathe here, but at least it works. Now I need some actual black rock for the test. I know there's someone sub-level 5, but the acting and inventory supervisor doesn't get access to that floor. Next steps, source black rock. So currently I have 4 bullets, well 5. Oh buddy. Ta-ta, friendo. I'm bucking it. Hello, goodbye. Yo, Diablo. Zombie pimp demon. I could really shut that down. Card level 3. There's one on... Forget. Should I just... If they're infinite, I don't want to risk going here in case I just run out of bullets. Let's try 4.
The
Let's try
Shadow
number
had
4.
changed Jules Marmont into a hostile, paranatural entity.
He looked a lot like
That
Scratch.
made everything simpler. No arrest, no paperwork. I could put him down like the monster he was.
We'll...
Please hold.
This is not level 4.
Hold. Please hold.
Oh. Now I know what happened to the set. Okay. Oh, I thought the knee was weird. So, this is where all the scientists went.
The Marmonts were holding a painter here. Rudolph Lane. Does that ring a bell?
The shape of a man.
Yes. The shape of a German man, I think.
I think you are, or were, Rudolph Lane.
Himself, a self-portrait. Make them see.
Look, I might be able to help you. But I need information, cooperation.
So it painted himself. Which led to... What the...
Rudolph
Okay.
Lane was dying. Both murderer and victim. Red hues ran down his hands. Was it scarlet or cadmium? Too vivid to be maroon. Names
Might be
don't matter,
cool.
he decided. Color was pure. Inspiring. For the first time in years, he wanted to paint. A self-portrait. To say goodbye. No. To make them remember. To make them see what they did. He slapped his hands against the wall to steady himself. He began from there. No brush, just himself. The strokes were crude, violent. The pain, misery, and hate he'd endured there. The fire in his eyes and hands and bones all spread into the shape of a man. It was quick. Natural. Like a heart attack. He slumped down to the floor, smiling at the anger he left smeared across the wall.
Scratch. Or... I suppose it would be different for this, wouldn't it? Scratch was because of writing. He would be... oil? Or strokes?
Sublevel 4.
Ink? The ink? The ink's not bad name. Wait, what? Didn't I pick number 5? Okay. Weird, but okay.
Ooh, nice office.
Huh. Feels like another infinite room. an end to this? Sweet. Safe room. Guess I'll be testing out this thing. My black rock launcher. I really hope it's as fun to use as it looks.
Come on.
Well, isn't this cheery? I'm sticking a fuse on them. Antlers? Why? What are they doing with antlers? No black rock. Just rock. Oh. Well. Wait a minute. It's the same hairstyle I have. Is that me? Can there be? Also, wouldn't be surprised if there was two Estevezes somehow. Good. Nope. He is smart. Why is he smart? He shouldn't be smart. Be stupid. Please? Hank is not scared of blood. Come on. You hid in the wall, dude. Indeed. Goodbye. Oh, God. Couldn't do it. No. No. No, screw off, buddy. Haha! Kiss my unleashed brother. Deep into this bloody place go. That's a death sentence.
Okay, black rock powder. Need to keep an eye out for more of these.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay. Gotcha. Fine.
Okay, black rock powder. Need to keep an eye out for more of these. Come on.
How do I kill it? Aha! Hey, buddy. Goodbye, buddy. This is gonna suck to go back through, but
60 breaths till I'm fine. 60 breaths, swallow all my pride. And just like that, I've arrived. I feel like I'm floating on air. I'm finding roads everywhere. I feel like I'm floating on air. The nightmare can't have my dream. I feel like I'm floating on air. I'm finding roads everywhere. I feel like I'm floating on air. The nightmare can't have my dream. Gaslight, something isn't right. It might be best to fill the test. Deep breaths, 60 breaths, forget all the rest. Roadblock, feels like my heart already stopped. Too much stress, bones to reset. Deep breaths, 60 breaths, forget all the rest. Go, I gotta let go of everything that I've ever known. Deep breaths, slow, gotta take it slow, 'cause that's the fastest way that I know. Deep breaths, 60 breaths till the fear subsides. 60 breaths till the mind. 60 breaths, you can wait outside. Just like that,
huh.
I'm finding roads everywhere. I feel like I'm floating.
Oh,
The nightmare can't have
my vision.
my dream. I feel like I'm floating.
Is this writing different?
I'm finding roads everywhere. I feel like
Diana, I just received a letter from Darling about a request you made to bring him live subjects. What were you thinking? Did you know how that looks? Jules. What did he say? What did he say? Was it approved? Oh. That's messing with my eyeballs there. No, he refused. You know protocol does not allow this sort of thing. And he says he will be making a trip to the lake house to check in on us soon. Like we're children. This is very bad for our reputation, Diana. Please, if you have any idea like this, come to me first, Jules. Diana, considering the details on the new page we have found, I believe we need to abandon the research into Allan Wake's writing. We must not endanger our staff. Regards, Dr. Jules Marmont, co-head of research. Oh, that hurt. Oh. I never thought sneezing would feel like getting punched. Oh. Don't pretend like you're worried about them, Jules. You're just looking out for your own ass. The fact that the pages are detailing future events means that they are the correct method. We have to learn how to harness that power and dictate events to meet our goals, not Wakes. Whatever those may be, the ATDs are producing better and better results. We just need to keep doing our work. No, Diana. I'm looking at the page right now. Constant and imbalance, out of control, a crack in the lake house. If we continue with this research, we will lose our facility. Perhaps more than that. What is the point in succeeding if we are dead? I am a head of research here, and I forbid you from proceeding. You can't forbid anything. You're not going to keep me from the most important work of my life. You feel too much of a coward to keep pushing ahead. Oh, God, nice. Ahead, then I'll finish what we set out to do here alone. We have plenty of ongoing lines of research. I suggest you pick one and leave what's waiting to me. You always need me more than I need you. Oh, that's... Hello, Dr. Marmont. I received your formal complaint about Jules' behavior. You claim he is maliciously keeping research material away from your team. But he says they have simply been misplaced. I understand you are frustrated, but I recommend giving his team a week or so to find the pages and return them to your team. If this issue persists at that point, then let's discuss your desire to escalate this issue. Does that sound agreeable? Sincerely, Harry Kingston, Facility Administrator.
The lake house was underwater. The Marmont's ambitions had finally been realized. Jules had dangled the painting like a lure and hooked an ocean. Their machines couldn't hold it. A fault in the system. The water rushed in, filled it until it was ready to burst. All their successes and failures had led them here. The work had made them into monsters. But the lake house was still theirs. It always would be. They could feel an outsider trespassing in their labs. I know you're here, they called out to the dark. They hunted floor by floor. They wouldn't let the intruders stop their progress. This was their home, their beloved tomb beneath the waves.
Is this going to connect to the lake?
September 13th, 2023. Notes regarding the concept of the tortured artist. A romanticized image of the sensitive artistic temperament, yes. But there may be truth in the case. It's no secret Rudolph has been unhappy here for years. But the aggregate data shows his art's viability score trending upward over time. If Jules hadn't neglected to hold regular psychological exams, then we could have quantified the subject's emotional state, creating a sort of distress rating to compare against the art score. I'll make this a sub-goal of my study of Edward Booker. Once we set the variables and establish control reading of his art and mental state, then we can begin inducing negative emotion. Limited food and water, perhaps. An increasingly tight living space.
You're male.
This is how Jules lost his subject, though. Need to be careful not to leave any sharp objects in Booker's cell.
Like a paintbrush. Or a pen. So you could remove an eyeball with both. The definition of art, a study by Dr. Diana Marmont, Ph.D. To truly comprehend the threshold within Cauldron Lake, we must first understand its abstraction or attraction to art. However, even the definition of art is as varied as the range of crafts that fall under the name. To that end, we must open a track of research dedicated to defining and quantifying art, ultimately rendering the concept into a unit of measurement. To begin, let's not try to understand humanity's definition of art, but rather Cauldron Lake's preferences. Past cases of Cauldron Lake's threshold affecting reality have centered in writing Wake 2010. Cinematography is also suspected, though not directly confirmed. Zane 1970. They're both visual. What about other mediums? We need to test the viability of painting, poetry, music, photography, sculpting. Photography, I don't know. think the pictures will be a good idea. If paintings suck, then imagine taking a picture of Scratch. You'd have infinite of bugger. Dance and so on, not to mention the myriad of genres and methods within each medium. What about crafts outside the most common artistic expression? Does any act of creation on a high level of expertise merit the title of art? Baking, woodworking, etc.? What about non-physical mediums? Why is music an art and philosophy not? Does something become art due to its medium, its quality, or perhaps simply through the intent of expression? One equation made up of all three, what would be the order of importance? What thresholds must each factor reach for the equation to succeed? And this is why you don't go to NASA for painting, and you don't go to an artist for science. Clearly there is much to determine. We must begin with developing a methodology using a vast range of arts and general creative endeavors, both physical and mental. Then find a way to test the potential connection to Cauldron Lake's threshold. Cauldron Lake is an enigma with many layers to pull away if we are to understand it and ultimately bring it under control. The work will take years. And mountains of corpses. Infinite corpses. On the morning of the musician held at the lake house research premises was discovered missing from his cell. Security footage of the cell from the night before was damaged by electrical interference of an undetermined nature. Known professionally as had produced a song called 6 Deep in Breath. During the time at the lake house, that was considered very promising as research material by Dr. Marmont and Dr. Marmont. Somehow used the song to orchestrate her escape. Efforts to find him were brief, with any wider search considered an unacceptable risk to the lake house mandate of confidentiality. Yeah, the song does. Okay. A. An investigation is currently ongoing as to whether any staff at the lake house were involved in the disappearance of Redacted. An investigation is currently ongoing as to whether the subject used the song they created as a means of escape. All material related to and work produced by will be stored in the archive for future reference. Online checks for the public reappearance are to be performed weekly. Known web addresses associated with the past, known addresses with prior utilitarian AWE activity. This House of Dreams, .blogspot, SirenSociety.io, blessed. For the up-to-date full list, refer to Redacted. Yeah, that's the part that's kind of stupid.
Deep press, deep press.
The places they want to search.
Clock stopped. And another shoe was dropped. What am I? Deep press.
Oh no.
6 deep breaths. Forget all the rest. Sharp pain. There's something away. What next? Sharp pain. Deep press.
It's interesting.
6 deep breaths. Forget all the rest. Go, go. I gotta let go, go. Of everything that I've ever known. Deep breaths. Slow. Gotta take it slow. 'Cause that's the fastest way that I know. Deep breaths. 6 deep breaths.
The lake house was underwater.
6 deep breaths till I'm fine. 6 deep breaths.
Sorry, Jack. Oh, it is. Shifting geometry bullshit. Yep, that's accurate. That is pretty accurate. Oh, I can't see. Wait, what? See. You could figure it out.
Deep breath. 60 breaths till the fear subsides. 60 breaths till the mind unlocks. 60 breaths.
6. Slow. Fine. It's just me. What?
September 13th, 2023. Notes regarding the concept of the
Deep breaths. Deep breaths.
regular psychological exams, then we could have quantified
Oh. It leads nowhere. There's not a connector. Damn. Oh.
The lake house was underwater. The Marmont's ambitions had finally been realized. Jules had dangled the painting like a lure and hooked an ocean. Their machines couldn't hold it. A fault in the system. The water rushed in, filled it until it was ready to burst. All their successes and failures had led them here. The work had made them into monsters. But the lake house was still theirs. It always would be. They could feel an outsider trespassing in their labs. "I know you're here," they called out to the dark. They hunted floor by floor. They wouldn't let the intruders stop their progress. This was their home. Their beloved tomb beneath the waves.
What am I missing? There's something here. It will suck. Experiment Titans level 5. Number G 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 is not shown. Great. 5 is just gone. Wait. What the heck? I opened it to another door. Okay. Whatever works. I don't have enough sanity to question it. Not because of what happened, just in general. For I am loopy.
Gotta find that elevator.
I see.
More shifting geometry. Yeah. Great.
Maybe we'll have to go all the way back to the legend. Progress in the lake house's directive is to understand and suppress the Cauldron Lake threshold has improved this year. Research in the areas of threshold energy, detection, and measurements have made great strides. See reports WY-113 through WY-139. Along is to work with the Investigations Department for construction of an early warning system near the shore of Cauldron Lake. Exploring the relationship between the shadow and sources of light continues to be difficult without active threshold manifestation. To test against additional means of containment and offensive measures against the shadows have similarly been difficult to develop without an active AWE, though theoretical research continues. Research into threshold suppression techniques is ongoing, with no clear determination regarding their viability possible at this time. The team has been testing counter-frequency projection in the vicinity of Cauldron Lake per mandate V-21-HED, with all findings being sent to Dr. Darling as requested. In summary, 2017 has been a successful year with further promising breakthroughs predicted for 2018. Signed, Dr. Jules Marmont and Dr. Diana Marmont. Before Dr. Darling was lost in the lockdown of the oldest house, he tasked the lake house with discovering the nature of the shadow and its ability to convert art into reality. During our diligent research into this phenomenon, it has become clear that Darling was not dreaming big enough. Which leads us to the new goal of the lake house and its town itself, to create stable connection between the Cauldron Lake threshold and our own dimension. Threshold traversal has only been possible inside the oldest house, and occasionally during altered world events. Though this is often an involuntary process, the shadow's known attraction to art provides us the perfect opportunity to create the world's first controlled bridge between dimensions that can be safely traversed in either direction. Even if you did make a bridge from here to here, that goes safely, the things here beyond this one are probably not safe. Like, everything the shadow creates wants to kill things. So it's only logical that whatever's on the shadow's side of the dimension probably wants to kill things. I wouldn't trust it. A laboratory will be built on sublevel 5, where experimentation related to linking with the threshold will be performed. This location will take full advantage of our proximity to Cauldron Lake. In this laboratory, we will simultaneously develop machinery that can connect with the AWE site in the lake and use art as the focal point to create the bridge. Precise methods are yet to be determined, though teams will soon be formed to explore processes involving artist-dimensional anchor, reality manipulation via art, and machine-assisted coupling. Signed, Dr. Jules and Diana Marmont, respectively. So I can't leave until I find out what's wrong with this place. And it's probably impossible for it to give me a straight answer. What have I not interacted with? Oh, just a painting. something within this area. Hello. Haha. How do I?
He booked the lab. Some big experiment tomorrow. I can't find the details anywhere. That bastard is hiding them. All those years, he steals credit for my ideas and my work, and now he's scared of being plagiarized? Oh, that is really fucking rich, Jules. Oh, and he's reportedly misplaced the manuscript pages I need for my work. Suddenly, the exact pages that I need to reference have just vanished. He is actively impeding critical bureau research. I mean, if he can do that, then what is stopping me from going down to that lab? And I don't know, just inverting the amplifiers or misaligning the receivers or both. It's the same thing in principle. He booked the lab. Some big experiment tomorrow. I can't find the details
This doesn't look
anywhere.
Like style.
That bastard is hiding them. All those years, he steals credit for my ideas and my work, and now he's scared of being plagiarized? Oh, that is really fucking rich, Jules.
Doctor and Dr.
When he's reportedly misplaced the manuscript pages I need for my work.
I couldn't stop
Suddenly,
thinking about
the
this new
exact
direction
pages
for
that I need to reference have just vanished.
I hope pivoting to researching
He is
thresholds,
actively impeding critical bureau research.
Thresholds, reality
I mean, if
manipulation
he can do
wasn't
that,
too much
then what is
of a
stopping
shock
me
for you.
from going
It
down
seemed
to
like
that
your work
lab?
on
And
containment
I
was
don't know,
stalling,
just
so I decided to
inverting
roll
the
computers
amplifiers
fresh
or
start.
misaligning the receivers or
Here's
both.
something to get you started. Some drawings
It's
made by
the
a
same
certain
thing in principle.
a while back. Files 6-D-001 through 6-D-004. Found the attached envelope,
the lab.
test for any reaction they
Some
may trigger
big
with a shadow.
experiment
Still don't
tomorrow.
look like how unscientific
I can't find the
its
details
name is.
anywhere.
You can designate the
Bastard
artist
is
as
hiding them.
P6 in your records.
All
I
those
expect
years, he
regular
steals credit for my ideas and
Go
my
to-
work, and now he's scared of being plagiarized? Oh, that is really fucking rich, Jules. Oh, and he's reportedly misplaced the manuscript pages I need for my work. Suddenly, the exact pages that I need to reference have just vanished.
Light switch cord.
He is actively impeding critical bureau research. I mean, if he can do that, then what is stopping me from going down to that lab? And I don't know, just inverting the amplifiers or misaligning the receivers or both. It's the same thing in principle.
Quick lesson on light switch cords. If you find one, pull it 3 times.
He booked the lab. Some big experiment tomorrow. I can't find the details anywhere. That bastard is hiding them. All those years, he steals credit for my ideas and my work.
The Ocean View Motel is a dimensional intersection. The doors from the lobby can lead anywhere, but I didn't end up in the lobby this time, which was definitely unusual.
Huh. So, even the ocean view is messed up? Huh. That's not the usual symbol. Who's that? Is that the X-Director?
Panopticon? But the Panopticon is at headquarters. Yeah.
I'm outside in a forest. The sun is shining. Birds are calling. I feel dirt beneath my feet. A breeze. Everything smells like rain. I'm not here. I'm in the forest. Sunlight on my face. Birds are flying past. Leaves rustling. The sunlight. Trees moving. A field of flowers. Not here. Not here. Not here.
You wouldn't.
The sun is shining.
Hello.
I'm outside in a forest. The sun is shining. Birds are
I'm Agent Kieran Estevez, Federal Bureau of Control. Identify yourself.
It's quiet.
Who are you?
It's been a long time since I've seen anyone.
This is an FBC containment unit. Why is the Bureau detaining you?
I'm where I belong.
Everyone I meet here is either a painting or a paracriminal. There's a sign over there for the Panopticon. The Panopticon's only in New York, in HQ. Is this the oldest house?
I think that's where I am.
So you are inside the oldest house. Is anyone else alive?
I can't.
It's a waste of time. Hey, this is important. FBC headquarters went dark 4 years ago. What exactly happened in there?
Wait.
We were attacked. No, no, not again. Not yet. No, 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 no.
Hey, stay with me. Stay with me.
It's been 4 years. How did you survive without food or water or anything? There's a little bit of rust and blood on the floor, but there's not even stains.
What attacked the oldest house? I need to know.
Something's changing. Outside. Can you feel it? I can hear it. It's getting worse. You can't stay, can you?
Hold on. For Wellington, I need to know if it...
Tell Jesse I tried. I really did.
The lab. Some big experiment tomorrow. I can't find the details anywhere. That bastard is hiding them. All those years, he steals credit for my idea.
Someone Jesse knows. The only prisoner I can think of is Dylan, but that's not Dylan. So...
Oh, Jesus. 1, 2, 3.
Sublevel 5.
Yep.
No.
Literally. This is definitely some layer of hell.
The Marmots had opened the door into Cauldron Lake's threshold. It was forced. It was unstable. Shutting the experiment down was the only option.
I don't think it'll let you do that, buddy. Thank you, evil Jules. Or evil Diana. Well, that's one way to get a divorce, I guess. He is going to fine on his head. Oh crap. I should have been using that from the start, shouldn't I? I should have. Goodbye. Damn it. Okay, so the rocket launcher set.
Why did you idiots think this was a good idea? Where'd she go?
Hey, buddy. Oh, no. Flippin'. Diffin'. Well then. Okay. Oh, you jingle bell. You flippin' jingle bell. Okay, so I see what I need to do now. Right. Okay. Wait, why don't I just do... screw you. Now you're out. Damn it. Okay. Okay. What is the dodge button? Oh. Oh. I didn't know there was a dodge button. I can do this. Now that I know there's a dodge button, I can just use Dark Souls guys. Whittle away. Yeah, not bad. Guess I ran in front of her, okay. About it. Haha! Ta-ta, buddy.
I know what the Marmonts did to you, to Rudolph Lane. I will do whatever I can to make sure this kind of thing doesn't happen again.
The putrid weight he could never wash away!
The threshold is tearing itself apart. I need to... The Marmonts are dead. I don't know if that's any sort of consolation, but... it's done. Look, I'm sorry. I know you didn't make a choice here. It's not fair, but I have to shut this threshold down before it fractures.
Agent Estevez stood in the forest just outside of Bright Falls. She watched her team detain Allan Wake and Ilmo Koska, stuffing them into black SUVs. She realized this was the moment Wake had been writing in the vision she had seen. The story was coming true. She pushed the thought out of her head. It had been a good tip, a way to find Wake. Nothing more.
Allan Wake! After the threshold event collapsed, I was back at Cauldron Lake. But for a moment, I was somewhere else. I saw Allan Wake there. He was writing about me finding him in Bright Falls, in the woods. It was a good tip. I called the surviving members of my team, and I told them to meet me there. You know, these cases, they never get less ambiguous or easier. But this one, this was tough. Because protocol says entities like the Taken are monsters, threats. But the Marmonts were monsters way before the Shadow got to them.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, what's the difference?
Motive. What becomes a monster and what becomes an entity all depends on why they are there. Like,
we wrote so many things, wrote them for you and me. We're here standing on a precipice. We are ready to take a leap, but that only comes after. For this was the end scene. This was the end of an era. This was the sum of my body of work. When I'll be long gone, you can hold this together, and you can take it or leave it. Everything that comes after, and we'll always have this. All these moments that led us here, all this joy and these heartaches, they're woven into our very fabric. Can take that away from us. The journey that brought us here. The journey that made us who we are. The journey that brought us here.
But the Guardian,
from this vantage point, with my third eye open now, I choose to look back and see you've come so far. Yes, we had it all, and nothing comes after. If the signal's lost along the way, we had a good run, gave birth to this universe. You can never come back here to this ledge to remember.
But yeah, the guardian she has, it's an entity. It's a different being, just like Scratch, just like the Shadow, just like all these beings. But it was good. Its purpose was to help.
Deep breaths, deep breaths.
I'd say it wasn't enough. It was the same
Clock stopped,
entity.
and another shoe was dropped. What a mess, what a mess. Deep breaths. 60 breaths, forget all the rest. Sharp pain. There's something in the way. What next? Sharp pain. Deep breaths. 60 breaths, forget all the rest. Go, I gotta let go of everything that I've ever known. Deep breaths. Slow, gotta take it slow, 'cause that's the fastest way that I know. Deep breaths. 60 breaths till the pain subsides. 60 breaths till I'm fine. 60 breaths, swallow all my pride. And just like that, I've arrived. I feel like I'm floating on air. I'm finding roads everywhere. I feel like I'm floating on air. The nightmare can't have my dream. I feel like I'm floating on air. I'm finding roads everywhere. I feel like I'm floating on air. The nightmare can't have my dream. Cannot have my dream. Gaslight, something isn't right. It might be best to fill the test. Deep breaths, 60 breaths, forget all the rest. Roadblock, feels like my heart already stopped. Too much stress, bones to reset. Deep breaths, 60 breaths, forget all the rest. Go, I gotta let go of everything that I've ever known. Deep breaths, slow, gotta take it slow, 'cause that's the fastest way that I know. Deep breaths, 60 breaths till the fear subsides. 60 breaths till I'm mine. 60 breaths, you can wait outside. And just like that, I've arrived. I feel like I'm floating on air. I'm finding roads everywhere. I feel like I'm floating on air. The nightmare can't have my dream. I feel like I'm floating on air. I'm finding roads everywhere. I feel like I'm floating on air. The nightmare can't have my dream. Can't have my dream. Can't have my
Felt really good about it. I love it. First game, the second game, control. I loved everything about it. Universe. Happy birthday. What it's called.
Can't have my dream. Can't have my dream.
I feel like perfect stuff.
Can't have my dream.
I was wondering what to play for Halloween anyway. So this is good. I really hope they make more games like this. Stuff like CFPC. Or maybe characters. Like some sort of backstory about how they collected each entity. or what happened in the old house afterwards or something. It would be awesome. The stars aren't, like, pretty much gone. There's a little discoloration right there, but that's about it. Sweet. To anyone who watched this, thanks. I hope you had fun, and you let me know what you want to do next, I guess. Always looking forward to it. And I doubt it will happen, but an Allan Wake 3 would be amazing. Maybe a game about Aki and his knowledge. What makes Aki Aki? Oh, 4011. Poe. Edgar Allan Poe? Maybe. The immortal poet. The story is really, really That's pretty cute. Copyrights are from 2023. Yet the game came out in 2024. Roblox Corporation? That's a thing? it? Huh. Final draft. Have I done the final draft? I don't know. I'll double check. If not, I guess we can do that.